Hello everyone, welcome to the new video for motion in one dimension. In the previous video we have seen about different types of motion, how what is said to be motion, what are the parameters for motion. Okay, we have seen about the acceleration, speed, velocity. Okay, we have seen the parameters and what is said to be motion depending upon the position, depending upon the direction, depending upon the frame reference. Okay, so we have seen so many things, and in the last video we have seen about the uniform motion. If you haven't watched the videos, please go and watch the videos. In this video we are going to talk about non-uniform motion. Okay, we'll see about the what is non-uniform motion. Non-uniform motion is something unequal. Unequal distance is covered in equal interval of time. Whereas in uniform motion, we have already seen that equal distance is covered in equal interval of time, that is called as an uniform motion. Whereas in non-uniform motion, unequal distance is covered in equal interval of time. Okay, so we'll see one displacement time relationship. Displacement time relationship. Now, why we are using a displacement, why not distance? Because there is an acceleration. Whenever we are using acceleration, it is considered to be velocity and it is considered to be displacement. Okay, so the equation is given as s is equal to 3t, or you can take as 4t square minus 2t. Okay, at t is equal to 1, s of 1 is equal to 4 into 1 square minus 2 into 1, which gives you 4 minus 2, 2 meter per second square. Oh, sorry, this is just the distance here. 2. At t is equal to 2. Now we'll take at t is equal to 2, s2. Now substitute 2 in the above equation. 4 into 2 whole square minus 2 into 2, which gives you 2 to the 4, 4 4s are 16, minus 2 to the 4, which gives you 12. Okay, so now you have seen that at equal interval of time there is a unequal covering of distance. Unequal distance is covered. So what is a non-uniform motion? Non-uniform motion is that unequal distance is covered in equal interval of time. Then the motion is said to be in non-uniform motion. Okay, now with the help of a graph we will see different types of non-uniform motion. Okay, we'll draw a graph here. Here at time t1 a distance is covered d1. Okay, draw a point here. Now take the same equal interval t2, the distance is covered is d2 here. Okay, Now connect this dots here. What you will get? You will get a curve here. Okay. This curve what you are getting is called acceleration. Okay. Now if you continue to draw to a straight line, that is the uniform motion. Okay. Now what happened if the curved line is bent below? For example, if it is covered only this much. Okay. So if you draw this one, just join this line, what you will get here? This line will become retardation motion. Okay, so the curved line which is above the uniform motion is the acceleration, and the curved line below the uniform motion is the retardation motion. Okay, it can be the velocity is increasing or it will be decreasing. Based on that, we can say that it is an acceleration motion or a retardation motion. Now we'll see a problem here. Okay, we'll draw. If, for example, if a question is given, okay, at t is equal to 0, your velocity, initial velocity is, your velocity at t is equal to 0, the velocity is given as u. At t is equal to t seconds, v of t is given as v greater than u. Okay, now what we will do, we will draw a graph based on this details. Okay, take vt graph. Okay, this y-axis is v and x-axis is t. Okay, the first one is given, t is equal to 0, v is u. At t is equal to 0, v is u. At t is equal to t, what is v of t? V which is greater than u. So anything can be there which is greater than u, you can take here as v. So this is 0 and here you take it as a t. Okay, now join this line. Okay, now what we have to do, you have to find the slope of this line. To find the slope, connect this line here. Okay, now this will form a triangle. Okay, so to find the slope, you have to find this angle here. Okay, we'll give names here A, B, C. The formula for the slope is tan theta equals BC by AC. Okay, now to find BC, we know the value from B to x-axis, that is V, and you also know the value from this point to A, that is U. So what it will be? This V minus U, the value of BC. What is the value of AC? As you can see here, 0 to t. So the value of AC is t. Now you can write as tan theta is equal to V minus U by t. This is nothing but acceleration. Okay, so if in the exam they will ask you to find the acceleration, just find the slope. Okay, by finding the slope you can tell the acceleration. To find the slope, the formula is given as tan theta. Okay, now let's see some numerical problem here. We'll draw one more graph. This is given at 20, or this is given as you can write as 40. Okay, and here it is given 20, t is equal to 20 seconds. For 0 it is 20, t is equal to, for t is equal to 20 it is, velocity is 40. Join the line, find the acceleration. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to find the angle here. Once you find the angle here, that is the acceleration. Okay, A, B, C. Okay, now write slope equals tan theta equals BC by AC. Now what is BC here? 40 minus 20, you will get 20 here. What is AC? 0 to time 20. So AC will be 20 here. Substitute the value. BC is 20, that is 40 minus 20, and AC is also 20. What you will get? 1 meter per second square. Okay, so by using this method you can find the acceleration. Okay, now in the next problem, what will happen if they both asked you, if the examiner asked you to find the acceleration as well as retardation. Okay, if a graph is given like this, a body is going in acceleration, after that it is going into retardation. Okay, so the parameters are given as t is equal to 0, the maximum t is 20 here. Till 5 seconds it is accelerating, after that 5 to 15 it is retarding. What you have to find? Both acceleration as well as retardation. For acceleration you have to find this angle, and for retardation you have to find this angle. Okay, let's name it A, B, C, D. Okay, so for acceleration, tan theta 1 is equal to BD by AD. Here BD is the maximum velocity, what it has achieved, 20. AD is 5 here, so you will get 4 meter per second square. This is for acceleration. Now we have to find the retardation, so you have to find the theta 2. Tan theta 2 is equal to BD by DC. We already know BD, that is 20, and DC is, what we have to do, we can't take 15 here, we have to find only this value, that is total 15 minus 5 is 10. So 20 by 10 is equal to 2 meter per second square. This is, by using this method you can find both acceleration and retardation. Okay, thanks for watching.